So I wanted to just tell you about a test that I almost didn't take because I was scared of what the results might say. And honestly, I didn't want to deal with the anticipation of worrying about the results while I waited. And that's the part that nobody admits. We let fear make the call when it comes to our health. We don't want to know, so we wait. And waiting is exactly how this thing wins. So did you know that cancer is the second leading cause of death in this country? Almost 6,000 people every single day get told they have cancer. And it's not just an old age thing anymore. It's showing up in people in their 30s and in their 40s more than it ever has. And I'd be willing to bet that you have been touched by cancer in some way. Almost everybody has a friend, a family member, a loved one, or maybe even you yourself. And here's what gets me. We are incredibly efficient at attacking the tumor. We cut it out, we burn it, we poison it, and thank God we can in certain instances, but almost nobody stops to ask, why did the body let it grow there in the first place, or what's causing it? We fight the fire, rarely do we ask what's feeding it. Here's what I mean. With heart disease, we get ahead of it. We check the numbers, we catch it early. But with cancer, we just sit and we wait for symptoms. And in my mind, that's totally backwards. This is what getting ahead of it actually looks like. So I did the Gallery test. If you haven't heard of that test, I would encourage you to look it up. It's a type of liquid biopsy, basically a blood draw that reads the DNA that cancer sheds into the bloodstream, looking at a signal across more than 40 different cancers. I think it's actually 50 different cancers. And it also covers some of the quiet ones that are typically hard to find, like pancreatic and ovarian cancer, the ones that we usually catch at stage 4 when many times it's just too late at that point. And luckily mine came back clear, and I'm not gonna lie, that was a huge relief. Now, this test, it's not perfect. It's really good, but it's not perfect. It's strongest on some of the deadliest and hard to catch cancers, like I mentioned, the pancreatic and the ovarian. It's a little weaker on other ones like breast and prostate. So a negative doesn't necessarily mean 100% that you're in the clear, and it doesn't replace your colonoscopy or your breast exams. But it is a good place to start, and it's good for you guys to know about because nobody's talking about it. It's the shift we need away from just this game of, waiting and watching to actually being proactive. And I think that's where we really need to go when it comes to cancer. And yeah, it's about $900 and it's not covered by insurance. So, I know that's a lot of money for a lot of people, but if it catches a stage 1 instead of a stage 4, you can't put a price tag on that. That's not an expense, that's your life, and that's just something to think about. The body was created with an incredible ability to heal, but it can't fight what we never went looking for. So don't let fear make the call. I know it crossed my mind, and I totally get it, but it's just not worth it. Whatever you've been scared to check, that's the one to get looked at. But if you don't know about Gallery, check it out. It's a really cool test.